Hello, welcome to the vods Manga podcast. This week we're talking about Dragon Ball chapter 361 to 370, or if you're me, 167 to 176. Have to make sure I get the numbers in the right order this week. I'm joined by Ryu, killed first every time.
That's depressing.
But catching strays.
Always. That's the
And I'm
constant.
your host Ben, and I have nothing negative about me.
Yeah, right.
No, nothing.
Yeah, definitely not.
I have nothing to say. Yep.
Nothing. No third impostering happening here. Anyway, let's get into
Anyway.
the chapters.
Oh
We
my
meet
God.
Cell, the android. Technically.
No.
He is a
They
artificial
call
human.
him an android, but no.
He's completely organic. So
He's fully
yeah,
organic, so it don't make sense. Because like even
That
Bulma
logic-
says later, right, that like the only reason that he's able to absorb the androids is that like they're partially organic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
even
Cell
16,
can't even
he wouldn't-
absorb anything that's not fully organic.
he
But that's
can't
not
even absorb
partially
16. He can't absorb 16. 16 is full robot.
Well, ish. He's still like human based, no?
No. 16 is a full robot. He's called an android, but he's an actual
he's
like
built-
number 8. They're a full robot.
16 is fully mechanical, but he.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know if I.
17, 18 are
Whatever.
human based with like enhancement, and then they were even back to like robot based on 19 and 20. I think it's like the like I got
No,
a chart
20,
later on
20 is
somewhere.
partially human because he was Dr. Dro before. So,
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
19 is fully mechanical.
Also, I got a like
Fucking
in between
fat guy?
chapters. I got a like chart of like the robots, like
Yeah,
of like the
same.
girls, robots, and androids and whatever. And it showed 8 again from remember all the way back
Later?
when the Frankenstein.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And then there was talking about like that he was
Ah,
also like
yes.
fully mechanical, and then like he was too
So he
nice,
went
like
mechanical, human base, mechanical, human base, No, wait, because like you saw 8 was
Yeah.
mechanical.
Wait, let me see if I
Then
can
at
find it.
some point he went human base with 16 or 17 and 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like 8 to 16 presumably is all mechanical. Then we have 17, 18 biological, 19 mechanical, 20 Jerome self, so biological, and then Cell just fully biological underneath that.
The Cell is made from his robot in the future. Like it's not his like own decision to make him then organic again. He was made from the cells of the strong
Yeah,
people.
no, but
right?
no. It was still his choice to do it because
Yeah.
like the computer just completed it.
True.
I think Jiro, the reason he defaulted back to mechanical, like mostly mechanical, afterwards is because he realized that if he does human based, then too much of their personality still presides, right? Right.
And free will.
Yeah, and he doesn't want that. He wants like full control.
Yeah. Like how
So-
17 is a huge bitch.
Yeah.
He's so like okay, I'm gonna say this, and I this makes all the sense in the world to me. So it'll be sad if y'all don't understand what I'm about. 17 is the most Dragon Ball character of all time.
True.
Because like
Power hungry.
he is fully like nobody can be stronger than me.
He's like what
And,
the
like-
the Dragon Ball stereotype. He is that. He's the embodiment of that.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
such a Dragon Ball character to be like, no way, nobody can be stronger than me. All these facts, I'm gonna dissuade them. They don't make sense. 17 is Republican.
Yeah. Like
Wild.
Yeah.
Ugh. We just
Ugh,
lost half our audience.
yeah. Anyways,
They're lies.
Unless they like him.
Oh,
the Republican.
And I was like, yes, make him get him in a manga.
God. Brother.
Oh, did you think this is where we're gonna end up 4 minutes into this
No.
episode?
course
Neither did
not.
I.
oh, you didn't cook. My God.
I don't know. I feel like I'm making sense.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyways.
Anyway, Cell's DNA. Like he does a Kamehameha. Well,
Which was weak.
Kamehameha, which is very weak. Again, I feel like it's back to the thing that we had on Namek, where the like They took over like Goku's body, but like he couldn't control the power of that body, right? I guess they didn't have the mental. So same with Cell, he has the DNA of Goku, but
I
not
think
the innate ability or
I
talent.
whilst I agree with you on the example for Namek used, I don't agree with the current example that you're using. I think the better example of that is regeneration that Piccolo uses, because see,
Mm,
Cell didn't know he could do that, even though he's Piccolo, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Whereas, like, what the Kamehameha is meant to illustrate is the fact that the cells don't grow in proportion to the people that they're from. They're static in power. So like they were collected from Goku after Demon King Piccolo happened, I think. It
No,
was
in the same saga, same
in the
saga.
Saiyan Saga,
Yes,
my
like,
bad.
yeah.
So in the Saiyan Saga, so it's gonna stay at where Goku was in the Saiyan Saga, and it adds all of those
Oh,
on top,
right,
and whether
yeah.
or not that's plus or multiplied or exponential, that's the addition method doesn't really matter. Like,
Right, yeah.
but like those static powers, they add up in some manner to what Cell is now, and that's why you can also add just all those regular ass people on top of it, because like they'll have
Some
a little bit
ability.
of energy, and that energy will
Yeah.
just get added to the mass that is Cell.
Exactly. Yeah.
Also, Cell called Piccolo brother, and I'm just like,
Brother.
I was like, that's
I heard
kind of
I heard
wild
like a
that he's
Texan
just like,
accent. I heard like a Texan accent when he did that, like brother.
brother.
You can technically just call everyone brother and sisters. Like, yeah, hey,
Yeah.
hey, Ten, my brother, how you doing, man?
Would you call your own clone a brother?
I mean, they're technically not.
I feel like I'd kill my own clone.
Then wouldn't the
That's
clone
a
get the
statement.
same thought, right? And then try to kill you as
No,
well?
yeah, probably because like
That's
look,
why I
look
would
at
kill
it,
him, because he
right?
would
Well,
kill me.
yes, he killed before
Yeah,
he
but
did.
he
No,
would
but
only
like the idea is right. Like that clone, he can easily take over my life, and nobody would be any the wiser, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like either you brand the number 2 into his face, so
Scratching his
like
forehead with a knife.
yeah, just like some kind of like disfigurement in the face, so he couldn't get away with it, or you just gotta kill him.
What if he's nice? Like, listen. What if he's like you, right? He's exactly like you, right?
Why you won't go
Exact
two of
same.
me? You
He
don't want two of
wouldn't
me.
get the thought of killing you unless you got the thought of killing him, right? Unless some other shenanigans happen. But to
Look,
begin
from the
with,
moment he's created, he's different from me, because from that moment he will have his own like experiences that he's
experiences.
building on. So he'll be so like the longer this goes, the more fundamentally different he'll become from me.
That's true, but like, would it
So
become so different as to not being opposed to like killing you, like murder?
I
Because
can't rule that out.
yeah, but if like murder, like the thought of murder and actually doing the action isn't like as easy as like people
No,
think, right?
obviously not. But like
Because
what I'm saying,
there,
right? Like I love my life, so that clone will also love my life.
yeah, that is
So
true.
there's gonna be there's gonna be scrapping.
And
Like
can't you
I
not?
feel like
Can't
there's
you
no
not?
way we can go around that.
And you can't like incorporate it, make him your twin or something. Like now that you're twinsies, so just explain.
Wait, okay, look,
It's-
look. Honestly, that's a great idea. I'd be down to do the soap opera trope of like this is my long lost twin brother. That would be fucking hilarious, and I would
exactly.
mess with
He's
everybody
my
in my
long
life
lost
And
doing
twin
that.
brother
listen, the perfect
Haramandes.
thing is he
Oh,
can.
he need he has to shave everything. Besides the mustache, he only gets to keep the mustache, and I get to keep the beard. That's how you differentiate. You got
Exactly.
you got the fucking mustache, and like yes, I am.
Perfect thing is,
I'm
Haramandes.
Fernandez. Fernandez.
Bernandez.
Ay. Why is my clone Spanish? Why is my clone Spanish? Why
He's
did
Mexican.
live in
He's
also
Mexican, man.
why
He's
am I
Mexican.
Mexican? Why does everybody think I'm Hispanic? I'm not even close.
It just works, you know.
I
But
don't know, like even like for other people that like a friend of ours who does a lot of drawings for this channel on my channel. She drew me once, like not like my character or anything, and I look Dominican, and I don't know why. I could not that or Puerto Rican. It was more Puerto Rican.
I clicked on Puerto Rican, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, still
I was like,
South
I don't
American.
get it. It's not me. That's not me. That is not me. Oh my god. Anyway, clone killing aside.
Oh, okay.
Time to kill Cell.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what
they're
we're
planning on.
at
So we're not off topic, totally.
ish.
Eh,
Look, we got the soap operas at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
true.
But
But yeah, he does have like powers like then like they literally explain it, like they have then like it's like the flash ability he uses, and Piccolo's like, wait, isn't it just like the Shanhans? And then like Killen's like,
It's
no,
it's just easy.
no,
I mean, yeah,
I can do it.
Shinhan
Like,
was the one that created the technique,
Yeah,
but it's like
it's his.
it's his technique, but it's like it's not really that hard to use. Both I and Goku can use it, but like
it's not intrinsic to him, but yeah, like it's still like a
it's like
technique that he
it's
just
like the
knows.
Kamehameha. It is Roshi's, but like both
Yeah.
Yamcha, Krillin, and Goku, all three of them can do it.
Like, I think he also mentioned the destruction disc, right? So talking to Krillin.
No.
No, he mentioned the Spirit Bomb.
Oh, Spirit Bomb.
He was
Oh,
like,
right.
yeah, I can use the Spirit Bomb if I wanted to as well.
It's always weird to read like the Japanese names of techniques when like
Yeah,
like
for me
the
it was
English
Japanese
names
name.
are like engraved into my brain.
Like it was just a Japanese name. Like which one was it again? Was it Destructive Disc or was it Spirit Bomb?
So
Whatever
okay,
was it.
I'm gonna have to ask you. Like, this is a great point to ask this. Like, the technique that Piccolo uses to like put a bunch of like things
Hellzone
around.
Grenade? Yeah.
That's Hellzone Grenade. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. That's such a fucking dope name, by the way. Like we were talking at the
Hellzone
start
Grenade.
of Z about like some of the best fucking like translated names. This is one that I wanted to mention back then. Hellzone Grenade goes so unbelievably hard.
It does. And the I think Piccolo is a really big fan of grenades because the other attack he used against Cell, like at last, right when he blew up part of the island, that is called Light Grenade. So
Yeah, Light Grenade.
he both has Hellzone Grenade and Light Grenade. So which
I think Hellzone Grenade might be the best technique name I've ever heard.
same. It's
Is
so
it the one who went to
cool.
like on 17 with all the balls around?
Yeah,
him?
around the
Yeah.
Hellzone Grenade.
It's also
That's
pretty
sick, bro.
It's also pretty creative because it's like, oh, you know, haha, you missed me. Nah, bitch.
I hit everything around you, and now it's gonna blow you up.
Yeah,
That's such a good fucking moment. Oh my god.
if 17 didn't
Yeah.
have that shield, that would have messed him up like badly, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially with them being like pretty relative in power. It just
Yeah, like 16 said they're equals.
yeah. It's pretty cool. Piccolo is like the
Yeah.
strongest Z fighter right now, currently.
We don't
Yeah.
know what we don't know about like Vegeta after his training.
Yeah,
Which is
Yeah,
not
but like
yet.
prior to training, for like Piccolo was the strongest, which is sick.
Is
and
Vegeta a
it's
Z fighter?
No,
Not
He's a
really. He's Z fighter adjacent, if anything. Right?
he's like an acquaintance.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
a coworker.
We know him.
It's like-
we know who he is.
He's like that. You know, I actually would classify Trunks as a Z fighter before Vegeta because that's
I
like
think that's completely fair.
I think
Yeah.
that's fair, yeah.
even
That makes so much sense.
yeah. This isn't his timeline or anything, but you know, he's a Z fighter.
I
He's
just need
been-
him to like carve a Z into somebody for no reason.
The
He's like,
sword
I am now
just-
Zolo. His friends for some
in the
reason.
wall when he leaves.
Oh my
But
God.
like the thing that's like when I realized like, oh, Piccolo's the strongest super, I was like, oh, yeah, right, this will only last for like a couple
Yeah.
chapters probably.
Goku's gonna
Anytime
train after
anybody's
Vegeta.
stronger than Goku, I'm like, okay, this won't last.
Yay, Piccolo win. Oh, never mind. Was it
Piccolo dub.
Kamiklo?
Oh fuck.
He did say
Cell
No,
showed
it's-
up and embarrassed
They
him.
said Kamiklo.
He did say Kamiko.
Kamikolo. They said Kamikolo. We've been waiting for it. We've been waiting.
We've been waiting for this for
Kamikolo.
ages, for
They
They
weeks.
said Kamikolo. I'm so happy. I want to call him Kamikolo. I'm just gonna keep calling him Kamikolo. Anyway,
Kamikolo. No, you call him Kamikolo.
Mm-hmm. Kamikolo.
We call him Kamik. I think Kamikolo rolls the tongue better,
Yeah,
but he
Yeah.
called him Kamikolo Sama.
that's like a Ludicolo fusion, the Pokemon Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real.
right. Makes it
Anyway,
four-point.
so Cell shows up after like being off the grid for a while and absorbing a bunch of people, and that's what I mean with like, oh, it won't last. Like he shows up and Kamiko just fucking freezes up. He's like, yeah, I'm fucked. Can't do shit.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
why he wanted to take him out earlier because, like, if he either absorbs
Well-
more people or takes the androids, we're fucked. So
It's like I get that he was like going like every time there was like a search for like a thing on the news about people going missing. I get that he was actively trying at that point, right? But I can't get the image out of my head of just like the one panel like fuck, we have to kill him now. Cut to Piccolo sitting in front of the TV.
Yeah.
It's like this
Actually-
is so funny to me for no reason.
it's actually, yeah, that's pretty hilarious. It's like, let's go now, and then you see the Batman transition, like no, 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 and then he's just sitting in front of the PC.
It's like nothing.
So you don't go through the news channel, just skipping through them.
Yeah,
Where
it's
is he?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, do we have him something? Oh, it's let's go get
I
it, go, go,
got
go.
one.
And then they start flying, and it's like, no, well, he's gone. Ah, damn it, we missed him again.
And the Piccolo's like, damn, my show's on.
Hurry, if we catch him now, we might catch the show at 8. Come on, let's go, go, go.
I bet you Piccolo has like or Piccolo has a favorite newscaster.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for
100%.
sure. He'd be the person to have
100%.
that. I mean, God in himself would have his favorite person. Tommy. He would say he doesn't. He
His
definitely
favorite
does.
person is probably
It's definitely Goku.
Yeah.
Nah, it's probably say Mr. Popo, if anything.
Oh,
Does-
Mr. Popo doesn't count.
Oh, okay, then it probably.
He's with him all the time. That's unfair.
Okay,
he's not-
yeah,
I mean, that's why he's his favorite.
yeah, exactly. That's why he's his favorite. If we're talking, except for that, then it's probably Goku. Yeah.
How about Earthlings? If we're talking Earthlings, do you think he likes any of them?
Ian is pretty cool.
But
Would he like
I
baseball?
don't think
Would-
he's his favorite. I don't
Actually,
think
I'd say
Would
Krillin-
like
Krillin was actually the reason Piccolo and Kami got revived again because he was the one that was like, Dragon Balls, Namek go. Because if it wasn't for Krillin,
to be fair, yeah. After that, he probably became the favorite because like, oh my god, he's smart.
yeah, oh my
But
god,
before
got
that,
us.
did he like
He
did he like
got us.
Yamcha? Did God like baseball? Because if he did, he liked Yamcha.
he'd probably like Yamcha.
Okay, considering God was made by a Japanese person, he fucking loved baseball.
Yes.
There is, I forget the guy's name, but there is a Japanese guy who plays in the MLB. I think that's the
Yes.
Major League Baseball, MLB.
Yep.
And I think he plays for like the New York Giants or something. Like
Jets.
Jets. Is that the?
I think
Is
so.
that, whatever. I'm out of my element here. I don't know baseball. Well, I know basketball.
You don't know basketball? Oh, that's crazy.
I know
Alright.
ball. Hey. No, I do know ball. I do know. Anyway, like there's a Japanese guy that plays in the MLB, and the fucking Japanese worship this man. I swear to God.
The
Like,
Jets is the football team.
okay, so like the Giants, I thought was the Mets. It's the Mets.
Yankees.
New York.
No,
Yankees.
fuck yeah, you're right. No,
Yeah,
he's
that
right.
makes sense. Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
Yankees. We're dumb, bro.
Look, we're not American.
I
We
actually
don't-
No,
knew that
yeah.
one. Ugh,
we're not American nor Japanese, so it doesn't matter.
true.
But
True,
yeah,
no,
like,
so-
and the Japanese, they fucking love this dude. I forget
They
what his name is, and I'm sure that like if there is a Japanese person, they're yelling at the screen right now. Well, so like that's why like look, if the Kami probably fucking loved baseball, so he was like, yeah, you have to go.
Go. Yeah, true. Anyways, so now Goku is awake.
He is awake, and he's going to train, but he's already waited more than 24 hours for Vegeta.
Shohei Otani, he plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers, apparently.
Dodgers, currently. All right, that makes sense.
I think I looked it up, and I think it like he used to play for Yankees. I think it was.
that makes sense.
Well,
I looked up the
look,
Yankees players and like the Japanese Yankees players, and it like he said that he's a Laker, like they're the Dodgers now.
It's a
Let's say
Laker.
Lakers.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He
Let's
did
just let
a
that-
reverse MJ.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
What like? I wonder who Michael Jordan played for in the.
You can look this.
NBA.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Birmingham
so-
Barons. That's what.
Yeah,
That's what the fuck.
Goku wakes up now, and he's gonna bring Gohan, Trunks, and Vegeta to train.
for a year in a space
Yeah.
in white space.
In
basically.
the white space.
Which
Vegeta,
I
you can only do
like.
2 at a time.
This is the first time this is like brought up, right?
Yes, which why I'm wondering, like he did say, oh yeah, last time he only lasted a month in there in like real time. It's like a few
Yeah,
hours then, like maybe even like maybe an
which we
hour.
didn't see in Dragon Ball or anything.
No, so I'm assuming like if
Not
we're
even a
counting
mention.
back, if a year is a day, then a month is 2 hours, right?
So
12 hours.
24. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
24 hours, 2 hours per month. So he lasts in there for 2 hours normal time. Vegeta's
Also,
lasted over 24 now
yeah,
Yeah,
with Trunks.
but this is more than likely because this happened during the time skip of like the like the King Piccolo saga and the
Yeah.
23rd World Tournament. So yeah, Goku was a lot weaker then, and then he presumably went in alone. And
Yes.
you're in a
it's
like
built for
whole
2.
yeah, and if you're in like a whole white space, by
Alone.
yourself, it's pretty easy to get it, become insane. So
Yep. Isn't there a guy who did that, like on YouTube? He streamed it.
I know Mr. Beast.
He streamed himself like just in like a fully like 4x4 like white room.
I don't know.
No,
The only thing
didn't
I
hear
know
about
is
that at
Okay,
least.
I'm
Maybe you
pretty
know,
sure.
like
Like I'm
knowing
sure
the
I'm
population, probably.
like knowing YouTube, I'm 100% sure this has happened.
yeah,
I
Ron
just
Lasada
don't
must
know
have.
like how widespread or who did it is.
Mm.
But so I love how like finding a level beyond Super Saiyan is such a wild concept that Trunks invented time travel before even thinking about it.
It was Bulma,
He went,
but
he
it
went,
was like,
Mom, I need a time machine. That's the only way we can do it.
I need to go back because
To be
becoming stronger is impossible at this point. He's like, nah,
yeah,
I got this.
And
it
then
makes
like Vegeta and Goku almost immediately when they realized how strong these guys, it was like, oh, time to find a level beyond.
Vegeta
also
said it. And if Vegeta said like, yeah, Goku will think the same thing. Goku woke up. I gotta get stronger. He predicted
And
his ass.
that's full blooded Saiyan for you.
Yeah.
yeah, because now he's realizing, damn, everyone is leaving us in the dust right now. Well, by everyone, the artificial androids and Piccolo, I guess, and
And so
yeah, and so
Self
and
perception. Yeah, mostly.
at that point, he's like, damn. It's also shows like the difference between Trunks and the full half breed and the full blooded Saiyans. Well, it makes sense because the two live for battle and the other was like just trying to survive. So it makes
Yeah.
sense that they were like,
yeah.
to get
Also,
stronger, we
we
need to
gotta do this. Shout out to Chi Chi. Finally a base decision. She finally makes a good decision. Fate of the world is on their shoulders. And Chi just goes, look, I know I can't stop you. Just after this, you're done. After this is
After this, Gohan's going to school, and
and
I
you
will
get
kill
a
you if you don't.
fucking job.
Yeah, he's like,
That is
work.
look, I love that. I love that. Like, look, this was a very like mutual thing. They both like, I want to do this. The other person communicated, okay, but then I want to do this, and they were like, okay, bet. And, this is great communication. I love this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can,
Chi-Chi is better than Bulma. She was already, but like this is
It's
solidifying.
very low bar. It was such a low
It
bar.
is. But still. I mean, we have no one else to compare it to. We don't know any other moms. Bulma's mom, I guess.
it's all right. I haven't seen
She's a little perverted,
anything.
but not gonna be. Yeah.
I mean, her last
Bulma,
name is Briefs.
fair.
True, true. But yeah.
Okay, so Goku being scared and excited at Cell being stronger than Frieza. What do we think it is?
I feel like it's pretty cool.
I feel like it
think
is neat because it still shows that like Goku isn't
Vegeta.
just like battle hungry. He's also like okay, I gotta
Yeah,
protect this world,
I think.
but
Yeah. Oh, you
yeah.
go.
Mhm.
Not like he's still scared about like protecting this world, but like he's still like a little excited, like, oh, I want to fight a stronger opponent. Like that's the saying in him. But the human side of him is like, hey, I gotta protect this world, and that gives him anxiety, and that's why he's a little scared.
Yeah, I think it's just like it's really like it's honestly like really good consistent writing of
Mhm.
like what we saw in the Namek saga and Frieza saga. Like I'm gonna keep bringing that up. Like where we kind of went through the entire arc, and like it was shown that like Goku was still mostly like human, but then like the same part started like kicking in and stuff like that, and like his human upbringing versus Saiyan nature. And like at the end of that arc, we kind of landed on like a midpoint, like between
Yeah.
the two. Like he's both,
Yeah.
but and now like we're consistently getting like bits and pieces of like he is still like human raised Saiyan, right? Like that's what makes him different from
From
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Like
Mhm.
Vegeta is essentially there to be our barometer of like what would a Saiyan do in this situation, because he was so like drenched in the Saiyan culture, and like just like I am the prince, I am the ultimate Saiyan, so he's going to make the Saiyan moves that you would expect from any Saiyan. Like he's a representative of that in the story. And Goku, like, and we see what all the humans would do, right? We have plenty of humans to compare that
Goku,
to,
like, yeah.
and Goku is the bridge between that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say like Vegeta. We have Vegeta more as like a mirror of Goku. Like Vegeta is like mirroring again what this a pure Saiyan would do, and
Yeah.
then Vegeta like and then Goku is there to like mirror that of like okay, this is what a more human reaction would be. Like a more like if we didn't have that, I feel like even Goku makes different decisions than normal humans would. So like Ten
Yeah,
Han, like
because he's
whatever.
still like a different person, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But like, so because we have that like mirror to compare to Vegeta, we can see like, okay, this is still like a lot more human reaction than what we could have had if he was like an actual
It
full blown
what
thing.
it allows us to do really is kind of discern which part of his responses is say in nature and which part is Goku's personality,
Yeah.
which is very smartly
Exactly.
done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because if you take out the I want to get stronger, I want to fight, then you kind of see like, okay, that's actually like Goku's personality. Like Goku's scared that he might not be able to protect his
Roles.
planet and stuff like that, right?
Mhm.
His friends, his family. He's scared about it. That's why he says scared and excited. Like the sane part in him says, "I'm excited." The human, like raised part, the nurtured part, his personality is saying, "This is terrifying."
Yeah.
But that's why like so many people like look at Goku and find him inspiring, right? It's because like I think it's a more subtle thing that like to notice that he's actually scared. I don't think people really talk about that, and quite frankly, I don't think it's noticed that much.
Mhm.
But like Goku's continuous searching to be better, right? Like that, like to be stronger. Like that's his like trait that people latch onto. Like that's what's inspiring about him. Um, which I kind of like. I would disagree with, honestly. Like now that we're talking about this in this way, I think it's more admirable that Goku is scared and still goes.
Yeah.
Like I think that is a much more admirable quality of him to have.
Mm.
Because like if you just think about him as like he just wants to get stronger and like that's all the reason like why he does any of this, it makes him a much more bland and flat character.
You know, so isn't that like something they mentioned in like even if it might even been in like the Saiyan saga where like you're like, yeah, I'm scared, but I'm still gonna like go and like protect because I have to. More sense of duty. But
Mhm.
like I don't remember if it was this series or like if it was it then. But I think there was something similar that was said like even back then, of, like Goku being still scared of what was happening, but like still going because he was the only option we really had.
Mhm. I
Uh
think
huh.
that was on the way to Namek when he heard of
Yeah, that
Frieza.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also makes sense. Yeah,
Um, yeah, but I agree. I feel like it's more admirable to be scared but still willing to do the job than, doing the job just because, you feel if you like Vegeta,
Mm,
for example. He's just doing this so he can prove he's better,
Also,
surpass
he's not
everyone.
really scared. Like we don't
Yeah.
really see him get frustrated.
Yeah, he's just frustrated that he's not strong enough. He's not really scared. He's like he fully believes that he's better than them and that he can beat them regardless, right?
Yeah.
While Goku,
yeah.
he's like he's unsure if he's able to do it, but he's gonna try, and he still like finds excitement in the challenge,
Yeah.
which I
Like
think is really
to
cool.
be fair, whilst I say that like it's a very admirable quality for him to uh be like scared and like still go through it. Like I still think that I'm not a huge fan of how it's shown because like he just says he's scared and like that's the end of it. Like when he's out there and fighting, like you never see him like really like freeze up or anything. Like don't really see him like shake. There's no like showing. There's no like showing moment of like, hey, of like I'm scared. It's the show don't tell like property, right? Which we've talked about a
Yeah.
lot in Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball prefers to do certain shows and certain tells. Like it kind of like switches those,
Just switch
and
between.
I think like unknowingly, like probably maybe even unintentional, like probably unintentionally, like the way that this is shown, or like the way it is depicted of dealing with fear, it is a what we've said before as well, like a product of its time, right? Like Goku's a very masculine character as well, right?
Yeah.
The way that he is shown to deal with fear is he will verbalize it but not show it, right? Which like is not the most healthy way of dealing with that stuff, right? Like he doesn't really show or emote or surrounding these emotions. Like he just says that they're he just acknowledges that they're there. Acknowledging that they're there is great, but that's only the first step, right?
Exactly. He's not taking the second step of like
Actually
dealing with
feeling
them.
the emotions, right?
Yeah.
Like, which obviously fair, like if it's paralyzing you, that's bad. But like the way that it is shown, it is very like it's a very distant way of dealing with fear. It's very like, yeah, I'm scared, whatever. We're not gonna think about that. Like it feels like he's very much like pushing it aside and not
Pushing
actually
it
like
down, if anything.
pushing it
Like, yeah,
down.
I'm
Yeah,
scared, and I gotta fight though.
yeah, and
Like,
also like not really showing it to other people. This is the first time I feel like that he's really like shown it to somebody else that he's scared because I think like even like Krillin says that he's like happy to see that like Goku is like still scared or something, which I think he says it has to do with like at least he's still like a part like human or something. But I think realistically speaking, it just makes more sense for Krillin to say this because he's pretty much never really seen Goku scared ever.
Yeah.
Like remember when they were kids and training together, Goku was just like that unbeatable that he was just going through it.
hmm I also feel like it's a lot because every time until now, Goku has been the only person or the last line of defense, right? With King Piccolo, with Vegeta, and with Frieza, right? He was always shown to be the last person that could be able to deal with it, which I think is a reason as to why he's not, quote unquote, allowing himself to show weakness in the moment, right? Because if
Ah, but that's
he,
bullshit.
hmm?
Like I think like I can see your reasoning and like under that assumption I would agree with you. But that's still bad.
Yeah,
Still
yeah,
not good.
it still isn't great,
so
but
I looked up what Krillin said. He said, it's a good thing. It shows that Goku isn't ready to throw in the towel just yet, which shows that we still have hope to cling on to.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, yeah, because as well as before now, everyone has been like, yeah, it doesn't really help that much if Goku wakes up at this current moment. But now that Goku is still confident that he's still able to do something, or like this something is able to happen, that just inspires confidence in everyone else as well, right?
Yeah, because like I need one day. I need, or maybe two, I guess, because one day where Vegeta and Trunks go, and then they have 2 days where they all four of them train for a year. I'm assuming
hmm
they still age that amount as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Probably.
there's no
so for
reason.
that
I'm
doesn't matter for Goku, Vegeta, or Trunks. It only matters for Gohan the most.
Yeah,
Because
because he's
Gohan,
still
Oh
like
shit.
training.
when Gohan
He's
when
gonna
Gohan's
be
gonna train,
9 then? He's 8 now, right?
yes, I think he's 8,
Yeah,
or he might from 9 to 10. Even then, he's not gonna go to puberty just yet. But like he'll get a bump in like probably power as well.
Everything.
Because Gohan is still like an actual child. Like he's not an adult yet at all. He's not even puberty yet. Like teenager, whatever.
yeah,
He
Man, teenage Gohan is
grows.
gonna be crazy.
Jesus.
yeah.
Gohan, like he had an immense power from day one. Like he's still not equal with Goku. Goku definitely surpassed his son, but at a point, Gohan could go above his dad's level.
I think for like almost easily, right? Because like if you think about how quick, like he's able to very easily quote unquote like keep up with Goku.
Yeah,
Like,
Because like he doesn't do nearly as much as Goku, and he keeps like whoop, whoop, whoop.
exactly.
again, like he will keep jumping. Like and like the like aging helps with that. Like he'll grow older, which gives him more strength. Because just genetically speaking, that will just happen. The older you go, the more muscle, whatever, testosterone, whatever. Like you get stronger just by aging normally. Imagine what happens if you're half Super Saiyan and you're already keeping up with your dad as a child. Like he can really only tap into that equal power to Goku when he gets angry, which actually means that he's been going Super Saiyan longer than Goku.
That's
Just saying.
I mean, he didn't do the hair.
yeah.
Oh, he did have gel in hand. Okay, sorry. Jesus.
Look, the fashion statement is important.
Exactly.
True. Fashion is the end game of all life.
But Gohan did surpass Goku at one point. First, when he was first introduced against Raditz, right? He went
Yeah.
above Goku's power by a ton, right? And then
Yeah.
Then against
first time.
Frieza, he also
against
like raised
Frieza,
him
he
a
got
lot.
a spike to like attack Frieza, and he did very well against that. I assume at that
Which
point.
might be like good, like equivalent to Goku at that point, right?
Yeah,
before he
yeah,
went-
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying as well.
So I
Yeah.
feel like at that point he was also equal, or if not surpassed Goku. He hasn't. Since then, he hasn't had a rage moment, but
It's not been that
he-
long since like Frieza, like the Frieza saga.
Yeah,
All things
like
considered.
inverse.
Yeah,
Has it been
also,
3 years?
It's been like 4 years since Namek.
Time skip since Namek to like the robots arriving. Yes,
Yeah,
but
So,
like that
like,
hasn't
it would
like before the robots
be-
arrived. There was a 3 year time period where it's just peaceful. There was nothing going on besides
yeah,
training.
yeah, that was and before that, when before Goku arrived, there was a year time skip at that point.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
Gohan's 9 right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it'll
I-
become 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I also really feel like I feel bad for Gohan because he has to use a year of his life to just like train, right? So
So he's got so like what how does that work? Like obviously like this is like the least of our worries, but education wise, like
I
would he
knew it
like
was going there.
still
yeah,
like would he still say like, oh, I'm like 10 or like,
But I'm in
I'm
3rd grade.
9 or like I'm like would he still like be like I'm 9 or would he like legally be like, look,
I just look low.
magic time room says I'm 10 now.
I feel like he just has to be like, yeah, I'm 9. I just look older than my age.
Gets a full grown beard, just like yeah, I'm 10.
Look,
Also, bro,
I
I'm
did a
10.
time skip.
Yeah, yeah.
I just
it
stayed with
took-
my dad for like 15 years in a time chamber or something. I don't know, man.
Bro, it took me a day to grow this beard, man. Lay off.
I mean, realistically speaking, yes.
Yeah. For everyone else, you know. Also, the room of spirit and time would be like the best place to take a power nap. You're like, oh, 5 minutes till I have to go to school. Let me just go into the time chamber real quick, take a little nap.
I gotta be honest, anytime I sleep in, I feel worse than if I woke up earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I
So
get
I
it.
had this happen today. It usually happens every Sunday. I set a clock for like 11 or 12. Like, okay, that's a decent time to wake up. I wake up at that time, fall back to sleep, and it's like an hour or two later, I'm like, oh fuck! I just feel horrible.
It's
I don't
god
like doing
awful.
it.
I hate it.
Yeah, like where the fuck am I? You're like, oh, how late is it? What day is it? Like, I
You
get
know,
so
like
confused.
having anxiety is like awful, but one thing that it's like super clutch with is waking me up.
Fair.
Like I will just be like, I'm scared to miss something. I wake up at 5 a.m.
That's
Just like
fair, I
ready,
get
like
that.
ready to go, just rearing, just.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Okay, like that's a bit, but like I was like, whoa, what's happening? And I'm like, oh, 5 a.m.
No, let me
If I just don't do the, then we're good.
exactly.
Yeah.
like,
I'm a
you're
solid.
fine.
Fair enough.
Do we have anything else we want to mention?
Trunks is
Vegeta
getting
is.
cucked.
I was gonna say
What?
Vegeta's a bitch, but
Vegeta is a
Yeah.
bitch. This is true.
That's what I was saying. Like, I like the Trunks
also
being
he's
like
just too clouded
Vegeta.
to think clearly because earlier he was like, when Piccolo was like, oh, he's gonna Cell wants to absorb the androids. Vegeta was like, you know what? Just let him absorb the androids. That's like 2 less for me to hunt down by myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was an insane take. That was an
Yeah.
unhinged Stephen A. Smith take.
Yeah, like we know Vegeta isn't dumb because like Namek happened and stuff, and he showed a lot of intelligence, but he is dumb, you know. You know what I mean? Because he's like
When he gets to battle, like when he has to like fight strong opponents,
Like,
he loses all sense of
battles?
intelligence.
battles and like strategy. He's a very he has a very strategic mind, but he overhypes himself way too much, bro. Like
He does.
you
Yeah.
know,
He is, yeah.
you may think you're the hype, bro, but like chuck it down, calm.
I mean, like, have you ever met anybody who's like clear when they're angry?
Vegeta's constantly angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's constantly angry.
I would lose my mind too,
I
bro. At that
really
point,
feel bad for Trunks too because he has to spend a year with that dipshit, bro.
Yeah, he was also like, look, I don't want to spend a year with him, but like, if it helps.
Yeah, I
sure."
guess I.
no, he was even like, I don't want to train with him. Like the normal training, they didn't even know about the gear thing yet. He was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to train with him. Like he was talking to Krilla, like, here, go show these to Bulma. I don't want to train with him, but I'll have to. And then Goku like went to visit, and he was like, Dad's just
I'm
been
sure
like
mentally he was like,
chopping me away.
fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, Dad's just like if I'm a nuisance, and then Vegeta himself has been standing there just like praying to whatever fucking god he has, just standing there on a rock.
Yeah. Well, like
I'm
imagine
This is
having
how
to
Vegeta
spend-
trains.
Yeah.
He's just a mind battle like Krillin and Gohan did in the ship to Namek.
I'm probably getting mad.
But he was fighting himself.
every time. Or something.
Only
Yeah.
he can possibly stand up to him.
Exactly. Only he can beat himself. So
Exactly.
he would have to fight himself in his mind.
But technically, because Cell is part Vegeta, Vegeta's not even as strong as Vegeta.
True.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're right.
That's real.
But
yeah.
I also feel bad for like Trunks because he has to spend his 18th birthday with Vegeta. Even though he
Oh,
probably doesn't care. It's
yikes.
like, oh, it's my birthday, whatever, fight me. And
Alright.
like, yeah, I've also feel like imagine growing 17 years without a father. You finally get to meet him, and he's just the
Like,
biggest piece
oh,
of
he
shit.
sucks.
To be fair, for those
Fuck.
17 years, he had been dead. So,
Yeah.
like, he went back in time to before he was, like, a year old.
Yeah, but yeah, and then his father was a dipshit. He still is.
Alright.
I mean, even
Horrible.
I
But-
say this, even now Vegeta doesn't like look too like young Trunks, like Bulma's kid.
Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
He doesn't give a
He made
shit.
it clear, and he was like, even if he didn't even try to save Bulma and Trunks when they were like getting shot down, it was like, why would I care about whatever they are?
He was like, she should have been the pill.
Yeah, yeah, really. Like,
I doubt he knows what the pill is.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah.
But
Do you think he even knows what a condom is?
I don't think he does. He's too prideful for that shit. A protection while in bed? I don't need protection.
I guess I guess Saiyans
What's
would
a
be.
condom?
I feel like Saiyans would be like the most raised to be like children now, or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they throw the
Like,
kids
it happens when it
blind.
happens.
yeah.
More children to conquer planets, please.
Yeah, he's like he's like one of those animals that get a kid and then abandon them after a while. He's like, whatever.
Any
Vegeta-
animal alive?
Yeah.
I think most animals do that.
Yeah, any
Most animals abandon their young. What the fuck are you on?
Drugs.
maybe they're
Okay, with that, we're gonna end off today's episode.
fair.
Ryu doesn't get to say anything else besides thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. I've been joined by Ryu.
Later.
Bye, Hut.
Peace.
I'm your host, Benny. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.